Hello everyone, this is my tutorial on how to create a geometry level. The first thing you do is click on this tool button right here. Then you click on this create button. To create a new level, you click on this pink button that says new right here. To play your level, you click on this play button here. To edit your level, you click on this tool button right here. And to upload it, you click on this arrow button. In order to upload it, you need to beat your level. And you can change your name here and you put your description here. I'm just gonna name this tutorial. Probably spelled it wrong. So the first thing you want to do is pick your song. To do that, you click on this gear button here. And this is where you choose the song. If you want a custom song, you just click on custom. Then you click on select custom song. Now go to Newgrounds. So this is what it looks like when you go into Newgrounds. The next thing you do is pick a song for your level. I'm going to pick Dark Forest. Now what you do is you find the ID for your level. And to do that, you look at this link here, and do you see the numbers, the number at the end? That's the ID. Now after you got your ID, you type it here. So then you click on search, and it should show the level you want. Now I've already downloaded this. It should, if you didn't download the song, it should show an arrow here. Click on the arrow and then wait a while. After that, you click on use. Oh, and if you click on the gear button here, you can change the settings for your song. This you can choose where you want to start your song. So if you want to start, for example, if you want to start your song 10 seconds later, you type 10. If you want your song to first fading, you select, wait, quick. And if you want your song to fade out at the end, you just select fade out. Now to change your background, you click on this gear here and you click on the square that says BG on top. Then you just choose the color here. Okay. And these two is where you pick the color of the ground. So I want ground to be that color. And for here, you can select which mode you want to start when you start the level. And for here, font, you click on this font button and just choose your font here. For here, you choose your background, and for here, you choose your ground. To find the objects that you want to build for a level, you click on one of these buttons. There are lots. There are lots of buttons here. If you want to change the color of your block, you click you select the object and click on Edit Object, and then it'll show these. You click on one of these buttons, then you select a color, and that's how you change the color of an object. Now this, you can add a group into an object. Now what's this for? It's for these triggers, and I'll explain to you how to use them. What these triggers do is they trigger something to an object or and depending on what trigger it is. Today, for this video, I'm going to teach you how to use 4 triggers. So, first I can teach you how to use the move trigger. So, like the name, you use this to move an object. So, what you first do is add a group into the object. So this is group 1. Then here you type the group number of the object that you want to move. So 1. Here, this is how you make the object move. Y is up and down, and X is left and right. And for here, you can choose the how for here you choose the time of the movement. So so let's say you want to move the object 3 blocks up. You type 30. 1 block up is equal to 10. Up, so remember this. Up is positive, and okay, remember this. If you want the object to go up, type a positive number. If you want the object to go down, type a negative number. For X, if you want the object to go left, type a negative number. If you want it to go right, type a positive number. So, if done right, it should look something like this. Yeah. Now that's the move trigger. And also one more thing. This is eScene. This, you can choose how the object is gonna move. So for example, bounce out. Instead, it'll look something like this. Yeah, you see the difference there? So yeah, that's all for the move trigger. Now for the pulse trigger. For this, you change the color of an object. So this is the pulse trigger. So let's say you want to change the color of an object. You click on group, then type the group ID. Then you just choose the color of an object. And fade in is how long you want the color to fade in the object. And hold is how long you want the object to stay in that color. And fade out is how long you want the color to fade out in the object and then return to its original color. If done right, it should look like this. Now let's say you want to change the background. You click on channel, then click on this plus sign here. Then you click on BG. If you want to change the ground, G1 or G2 or anything else here. And then should look like this if you've done it right. So that's the pulse trigger. Now for the alpha trigger. With this, you change the transparency of an object. So you type the group ID here. So for this, you can choose how long you want the transparency to fade in. And opacity is just the transparency. So I want to. If done right, it should look like this. See? It got more transparent. So that's the alpha block. Now for the rotate block. For this, you rotate an object. So you type the group ID on target group ID. For degrees, you can choose how much you want the object to rotate. And for this is how many times. So I want it to be. And let's say 90 degrees. This is the time of the rotation. So if done right, it should look like this. So let's say you want to rotate around an object. You'll need two objects. Let's say this object. You add another group here. Now you put the center object in the center group ID. So it's 2. And it should rotate around this center object. So if done right, it should look like this. And that's the rotate trigger. And oh yeah, one more. This is the shake trigger. Now this you shake the screen with it. So for this is the interval of the shake, and this is how long you want to shake, and this is like the shakiness. If done right, it should look like this. This one looks like when it's at high interval. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm gonna explain these buttons here. The build button, you just use it to build objects. And with the edit button, you select an object and then you move it. And you can also rotate it. Well, for some objects you can rotate. And for these buttons you can move at a longer distance. If you want to make an object bigger or smaller, you click on the scale button at edit. And then you just use that. If you want to delete an object, you click on this delete button, and then you just delete that. Now, I'm gonna explain what these buttons do now. This is the swipe button. You use it to select multiple blocks at the same time. Or build, if you want, or yeah, so let's say you're building, you want to select all this. You click on, so let's say you want to so let's say you want to select all of these blocks. You click on the swipe button, then you hold on the screen, then you drag, and it should show this green square, and make this square as big as the area of objects you want to select. And there you go, we've selected all the objects. this is the rotate. You just rotate an object with it. For some objects you can rotate. So I'm gonna show you where this. And this is what it looks like. So this is free move. You just you can just for this you can just drag the object anywhere. It's very easy. So that's what free move does. So using your knowledge, I want you now to wait. Using your knowledge now, I want you to build a layout like this. So something I want you to build a layout something like this using knowledge. And if you've done it correctly, then you now know the basics of creating a level. If you have any questions, just comment down below. You click on this first button here, then press this arrow until you find these blocks. Click these and just connect this, and then you swipe. Then for here, just select a color you want the block to be. So I want it to be brown. And it should look something like this. Now to put grass on it, you keep clicking arrow and you see, then click on this, and yeah. Now select the color. Yeah, so that's how you do a block design. I'm gonna teach you how to do more the next video. Teach you something that's gonna be really useful. So let's say you got two objects here. Go to edit group and Z order. For this, you can like how you want the bugs to go on top of each other. So wait. So let's say you want this puzzle piece to overlap this puzzle piece. This Z order is 9. For this to overlap this red, the Z order has to be higher than that. So 10. So that's Z order. It will be really useful. That's all for today. I will make part 2 soon.